In this section, I'm going to talk about how to use course and program evaluation rubrics. So there is a lot of different rubrics out there. The one that we're going to use in this course is called the OSCQR, OSCQR. It's out of Open SUNY, and what it's used for is it's used to evaluate courses. So this isn't a rubric you use within a course. This is a rubric that you use to evaluate, have you developed your course according to best practices. And one of the assignments that we're going to walk through is you're going to take a customized version of the OSCQR, and you can decide if you're a faith-based institution, you probably want to use the OSCQR Plus because I've added some faith-related elements. If you're not, you can use the OSCQR Lite rubric template. And what you're going to do is you're going to try to take that template, and what I want you to do, if you're really designing a program and it's going to be in line with your organizational values, then you need to have the rubric that you're evaluating your courses with be reflective of your organizational values. So that's going to be one of the assignments. The other assignment is related. So that was at the course level evaluation. And what you could do is evaluate each course as you develop it. That's generally considered a best practice, and that's what we're doing here at City Vision. And we're actually going back and reviewing all of our courses that were developed before we had that process. Now, the Online Learning Consortium is kind of the place to go for online learning expertise and best practices. So they have something called their Quality Scorecards Suite. And those are 4 free rubrics, or actually 5 rubrics. So the most general that we're going to have you go through is their rubric for administration of online programs. But they also have them for blended learning. They have online student support, digital courseware, and quality teaching and instructional practice. So what I'm going to do is talk you through some of the resources. So for OSCQR, it would be really helpful for you to watch this video. We have the OSCQR and OSCQR Plus review rubrics. You can use those directly, or you can go into Google Classroom, and then it's under the course review rubric assignment. And then you'll see a document that looks like this. And in this document, what you're going to do is you see that you have a bunch of criteria. And the original OSCQR, what we did is we modified it so it's easy to put a bunch of courses and evaluate each course. There's a more complicated OSCQR version that you can download from the OSCQR website. But then what you do is you just mark, does it meet or not meet? And you can also add other details, because sometimes you'll want to add more details. Now in the OSCQR Plus, what I did is I took the best of OSCQR, then I added some things that were for our mission alignment and following institutional best practices. So some of the things aren't on OSCQR, like we want to have 2 live Zoom meetings. We want to have 4 customized video presentations. But this is some of the points that I talked about before. Level of Christian integration desired for a particular course: high, medium, minimal, or none. Actual level of Christian integration: high, medium, minimal, or none. And then there's a lot of other criteria. So the idea is you would have your dean, department chair go through each of your courses and use this rubric. Now, the assignment for you is actually going to be to customize this. So what are things that you want to make sure that are in your courses? So that's going to be part of the assignment for you. Now, the Online Learning Quality Scorecard, so you can get to the page through here, OLC Scorecard Suite. You click on that and you'll see that you get to this site. And you can actually download any of these whenever you go. It's going to ask for your email. It's worth it. I don't like to give my email out, but this is honestly really valuable. They charge people to get the interactive version, but this version is just as good. So, and then what you'll get is these copies of PDF documents. Now, this is a program level, so you're going to look at and some of these are institutional actually. So, are you correctly aligning with your mission? Do you have good technology support? Are you doing, good course development, instructional design, teaching and learning, student support? Do you have student support, good student support? Are you doing effective evaluation and assessment? And then they have scorecards for online student support. So if you wanted to get more granular in how you're supporting your students, and then same thing with blended learning. This is using digital courseware. And then this is, so most of this stuff is just content focused. This is actually focused on what are the instructors doing in the course. Now, some of this is on course design, but then there's other things that will, and I would emphasize the instructor role elements here, and how they relate in class discussion and things along those lines. So your assignment for this week will be to take this, do some customization on it. If you want, you can go through and go through one of your courses and evaluate it if you have a course, and then go through this first OLC scorecard for administrative programs and to fill it out. Now, many of you probably won't have a PDF editor. So what you can do is you can upload the PDF to Google Drive, and then you can install an app that's called DocHub, or you can just go directly to dochub.com, and then it will take your PDF and give you the ability to edit directly in DocHub. So in DocHub, what you do is you just click on the text icon, and then you can put whatever number that you want to do there. So you could say exemplary for that, and then you go to the next one. So what you do is you'd fill that out for your program and then upload it.